President Trump did not bail out the Ayatollahs in Iran. Look at what he's doing to them right now. He aided and
He's
authorized.
doing nothing to them right now. He's doing absolutely nothing. He's mobilized the most absurd arguments in order to rationalize doing nothing. He's done nothing. What has he done? Look what he did. In the 12th Day War, Trump went into the war so that he could stop the Israelis. He dropped a few bombs and then he said, that's it, ceasefire. Listen, when one guy is when Tom is beating the crap out of Joe and somebody comes in to stop the fight, he's protecting Joe. He's protecting the guy who's getting the crap beat out of him. And this is what happened in the 12th Day War. Israel was beating the crap out of Iran, and Trump came in to stop the war. So he protected the Ayatollahs. And now he's mobilizing whatever argument he can to justify doing nothing to help the Iranians who are being massacred by the Ayatollahs.
Okay. Do you have first-hand information on that 12-day war?
Yes, Trump's declaration.
Having served in the intelligence community, having been associated with that community for close to 2.5 decades now, I would wipe my shoes with everything you see in the media. And I would definitely not take any public statements by any politician seriously, because it's one of the tools used to push the policy.
Fine, but Trump hasn't moved against the Iranian. He hasn't done it. And he did so.
You answer what? In the 12-day war, okay, first of all, the hit, and I can hold responsible for that, was authorized by Trump. And the American aerial system and this whole air war system in the region was involved big time in both Qatar and Jordan. I'm giving you very, very, very private information here, stuff you wouldn't find in the media. The Americans were fully involved. The Iranian nuclear program was heavily damaged. I'm not at liberty to say why the uranium wasn't gone, but I'll say the program needs to rebuild right now. It's not functional like it used to be at all. Two, when Iran responded with this is the nasty surprise that Iran had in store for both Trump and Israel. They started using ballistic missiles. Ballistic missiles, for those who do not know what the word means, they are missiles you shoot into outer space. So they're very hard to intercept. And they fall exactly like free fall very fast into the targets from outer space. So putting them down is very, very hard. The Israelis had the only ones who can drop those missiles down are the Americans with a program, with a system called the THAAD system, THAAD. It could intercept them using satellites, and it could intercept it, but the problem is that the Iranians were shot up to 600 rockets in the first 2 days, when Israel had only 2 American systems operating inside the country. Right now, this is what you won't see in the media, or even if you see it in the media, people would not pay attention. Trump has increased the number to 7 systems, and just yesterday, an 8th system arrived into Israel. So Israeli skies are now fully ready. The reason the war stopped, and I'm not at liberty to speak on behalf of the Israelis, that also the Israelis wanted it to stop because they never realized China, who controls Iran, I repeat, China, who controls Iran and has given them the ballistic missile system, would actually allow this kind of confrontation, shooting hundreds of rockets. China proved that it has the guts to actually stand off to Israel when it comes to Iran, and eventually the biggest problem was the ballistic missiles, because the Americans are telling them through the Russian intermediary, they're telling them that you can't keep those ballistic missiles. These are very dangerous to our bases, very dangerous to Israel. So they refused to let go of the ballistic missiles. Then there was more threats when they saw more American aircraft carrier, the second one arriving, and then more ships arriving. The buildup is unprecedented even since the second Gulf War. So they got a little spooked, and they did something else, which is They offered that they would negotiate the missiles, but there's one thing they will never negotiate. And this is what this whole thing is about, sir. Chinese presence. The Iranians are refusing to let go of Chinese presence because the Chinese masters have been controlling the Middle East, one country after another. And Iran is the jewel of the crown. They've lost Venezuela. When Maduro was arrested, 5 hours prior to his arrest, he was with a Chinese delegation in his mansion, and he was scooped out by the special forces, and the Chinese couldn't do anything for him. The same goes for the Iranians. Iran is China. The ballistic missiles shot at Israeli civilians, killing them in their bedrooms, were all operated by Chinese engineers. The technology, nuclear technology, were done 9% of Iranian orders sold to China. China is like this dragon that's in hiding. It's like a hessless dragon that doesn't even hiss. This is what Trump is dealing with.